Brussels' latest attempt to tighten the economic grip on Moscow has hit a firm roadblock in Bratislava. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico has warned that his government will block the EU's 18th sanctions package against Russia unless Slovakia receives concrete guarantees to shield its economy from the consequences of ending Russian gas imports. The warning came after Fico's call with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. Soon after, he took to Facebook to lash out at what he described as the European Commission's ideological push to eliminate Russian gas, saying the move threatens both Slovakia and the broader EU.
I consider the proposal of the EC to stop the supply of Russian gas ideological and detrimental to the entire EU, and in particular to Slovakia, which after decades of Russian gas transit, found itself at the end of a pipe without gas and direct access to liquefied gas terminals.
EU diplomats have struggled to build consensus around the 18th sanctions package, largely due to firm opposition from Slovakia and Hungary. As reported by the Kyiv Independent on June 27th, an unnamed EU official confirmed that ambassadors failed to secure unanimous backing, which is mandatory for adoption. While Fico acknowledged what he called a constructive approach from both the Commission and Chancellor Merz, he insisted that without specific guarantees to offset potential damage, Slovakia would move to delay the vote.
I appreciate the constructive approach of the EC as well as the German Chancellor to the real Slovak problems so far. However, it still applies that unless we have sufficient guarantees in Slovakia to minimize and compensate for damages caused by the EC's proposal to stop Russian gas flows, Slovakia will request to postpone the vote at 18.
This isn't the first time Fico has taken aim at the EU's sanctions policy. He's been openly skeptical of its effectiveness, arguing that each new round has done little to weaken Russia while hurting EU members instead. In recent remarks, he accused EU leaders of being more focused on appearances than results.
The 18th package looks very sexy for everybody today. Everybody talks about it a lot. It is important. Again, I think there are a lot of expectations of it, but no effect. As it has been the case with other packages, we have no reason to go back to the past. We are now worried that the sanctions will stop the flow of gas from January 1st, 2028. And my duty is to protect the national interests of the Slovak Republic, the people, and Slovak industry.
Fico's resistance has laid bare the widening cracks within the EU over how to handle Russia and raised the stakes for Brussels. With winter on the horizon and Eastern member states bracing for energy insecurity, the bloc may soon be forced to choose between deeper sanctions or deeper division.